Hey guys, what's up? I'm back again. They call me that guy, and I do giveaways like this all the time. To enter, just subscribe and tune in to the giveaway videos posted on my channel every 100 subscribers. Hey guys, what's up? I'm back again with another video, and today I'm going to be bringing you my first attempt at Storm Shield Defense number 9 in Canny Valley. I'm doing all my Storm Shield defenses solo, because at the moment, I did want to talk about this, so I'm just going to go ahead and say it. At the moment, Save the World is really boring. There's really nothing to do in Save the World, and the grind to get the perk up and the evolution materials for your perks to increase the rarity of your perks, just everything in the game, it's way too hard to get, and it's just not worth it. I hate to say it because I really like the game and I really enjoy doing giveaways, and I'll continue to keep doing giveaways and try to find content to make, but there's really not a lot of content. Unless new guns come out, then there's really not much that you could do unless you're trying to farm perk up or the reperk. But doing that, you only get about 30 per mission, and that's a special reward. So you gotta find a mission that gives you the right kind of perk up and then farm that mission one time. And you can also get it by getting 300 kills, which is crazy, should I say. I mean, that's a lot of kills. Unless you're doing a Storm Shield defense, that's a lot of kills. Like in this one, I easily got about 500 or 600 water husk kills, and I finished my fire husk, but that's because it's a Storm Shield defense. In a regular mission, you're never going to be able to pull that off in one mission. It's going to take at least, I'd say, 2 to 3 missions depending on how much you're actually doing and what mission you're actually doing. So it's going to take a while to actually get it. It's a real grind to actually progress and Save the World. And I'm a power level 90, almost 91. I have almost 240 days logged in. So it's not like I don't like the game or anything, but it's just kind of getting boring. I wish that, not saying that they should add more maps and more places into Save the World, but at least make things easier to get and make there a replay value. Because all that you could do right now in my situation is level up your guns, which, like I said, I'm not going to sit there and grind out 80 missions a day to get, 1,000 whatever to make my gun a different element and to level up my perks. I'm not going to do that. That's way too much effort for so little. It doesn't even go up but like 10 or 15, maybe 20%, depending on what your perk is. So it's really not worth it, and I'm not going to do it. So what I do is my Storm Shield defenses, and I like to do them solo because it's actually a challenge, right? But again, you have to go out and farm with all these materials and stuff, which really isn't a problem if you're only doing Storm Shield defenses. But it kind of is a problem, because with these Storm Shield defenses, maybe not in this first wave, but you'll see later on, there's tons and tons of smashers in these Storm Shield defenses. And I'm using a power level 106 Silent Spectre with a nature element on it, right? Now this gun is very strong, and smashers are constantly tearing down my base. I have a 130 soldier and a 106 Silent Spectre with Shadow Shard at that, so it has more damage than anything. But yet still, smashers destroy my base, and I can't take down a smasher with one clip. These guys are only level 76s. Mind you, I've beaten Twine Peaks Storm Shield defense number 6. I had people with me and stuff, but I've beaten that. So I've beaten power level 100 zombies before, and it's never been this hard, so I don't see why the guns do so little damage. It's just ridiculous. They just need to really do something about it and make there a replay value for Save the World. Make some replay value for Save the World. Because I used to play a lot of Call of Duty and stuff, and with the Easter eggs, it was the same thing. You'd get some Easter eggs that were so fun, and you just want to do them all the time. You just want to run them back to back to back and just help all the people with them. Everybody who needs help, you just want to help them with it, because it was such a fun Easter egg to run. And then on the other hand, there was some of those Easter eggs that you'd have so much trouble beating at once. Not even having trouble, but it was just so irritating to beat it one time. And then once you finally did beat it, there was absolutely no replay value for that map at all. So it's like you wait all this time and you do all this work, and then you get nothing afterwards. And that's kind of how I feel about the whole Storm Shield defenses too, because it's like, yeah, it's fun doing it and all, but I kind of want to make it as hard as I possibly can, and I don't really want to rush through it, because once you do it, then you can't go back and replay it. So once I beat 7, 8, 9, and 10 for Twine Peaks, then I'm done. There's literally nothing else that I need to do at all, and then the game is worthless to me. And like I said, I enjoy playing Fortnite Save the World, so I don't want it to be over just like that. I have been playing for 200 something days, but within the past couple months is when I've really started to grind it out, and the game's only taken a couple months to beat, simply for the fact that you've got to do like 100 to 200 missions in each Twine Peak Storm Shield defense. Like, in between Storm Shield defenses, you have to do like 100 to 150 missions just to move on to the next Storm Shield. So like, it's gonna take a long time to do either way, no matter what. Whether you're grinding them out or just doing them casually, it's still gonna take forever to do. So I don't know, guys. I just think that Epic Games really needs to pay attention to the Fortnite Save the World community just a little bit. We're not asking for much. I know that the money is in Battle Royale, and I know that that's where they make a lot of their profit from. But just hear me out. They even put a lot of the stuff that's in Battle Royale in Save the World, and it's still not as good. So I feel like they're not paying attention to Save the World as much as they could be. And it's easy stuff. It's not hard things that we want. It's really easy things that we want. For one, it's add a trading menu. Add a trading menu so we don't get these people spamming trade all the time, and then not even that, but when you go in games, people still try to trade with you. No matter what level you're in, you still get people trying to trade. Not only that, but when they do trade, and the certain times that I do trade because I need a couple materials or whatever, and somebody's like a level 98 or 100 or whatever, I drop a few materials and they go and run off with it. Oh well, it's not really a big deal. I really don't care because, I don't need them. That's why I drop them in order to trade. I'm not going to drop anything that I desperately need, but it's like, if you just add a trading menu, stuff like that wouldn't happen. And honestly, it ruins the game, because when new players come into the game and they're like, oh yeah, do you want to trade? Sure, yeah, I want to trade. That gun looks cool. But what they don't know is, as soon as they drop their gun, they're just going to steal it and run off no matter what level you are. Because for newer players, you look up to the people who are higher levels. And if those people who are higher levels are still scamming and stuff, and they still have the ability to scam, it's not fun. And not only that, but it's like they put it to where you can turn off the global chat. Cool, awesome. So you go to get into a match in Twine Peaks and nobody in the world is playing. So it's like, what do you do then? Like, you literally cannot find a match. You either have to know people personally that have the game and are that high of a level as you that can help you out, or you've got to solo it. And soloing it takes so long, like I was mentioning before, grinding out all the materials and doing all that stuff. So I don't know. I just really think that Save the World needs an update, a decent update soon, because it's just getting boring. I don't know really what else to do. I've done mazes and skate parks and all that, and I mean, I guess I could start playing Battle Royale, but I really don't like Battle Royale. I like the concept to Save the World, and I see that it could be very good. So I want to continue to play Save the World, and I don't know. Maybe if you guys can come up with some new stuff, leave them down in the comments. Let me know what else I could try to do. Maybe make it a little more fun. But yeah, I'm really just starting to fall out of Save the World, because there's nothing to do other than Storm Shield defenses, and then at that point, stuff like this happens. They spawn in 40 and 50 and 80 smashers in the little bit of time that you got. It's like kill 600 enemies and 100 of them are smashers. Like, really? How fair is that? So you've got to go out there and really trap up your base for that and waste all these materials, and then yeah, that's fun and all, but then you're done. Like, you can't even go back and replay them. So I don't know, maybe if it was like a fresh start button, like you could just hit fresh start on your Storm Shield defenses once you've beaten them, So like if you've beaten Storm Shield Defense number 10 on Stonewood, then they should add a fresh start button and just hit fresh start. You could start all the way back over and then just do it from scratch. Maybe not give you V-Bucks or as many V-Bucks, but still I think it would be something to play for. You know, I think that would kind of ruin it if they were trying to add more levels later in the future, but they're really not mentioning anything on that, and it's taken forever if they are, and they're really not making it seem like they want to. They're kind of just putting more stuff into Battle Royale and not saying too much about Save the World. So yeah, I think that's about it. So I just wanted to kind of get that off my chest. I just tried to do this Storm Shield Defense number 9, so stay tuned and see how that turns out. Let me know down below what base or what amplifier was most improved from my last one, Storm Shield Defense 8, which is also on my channel. And also, let me know which base from this video needs the most work next time. And let me know if there's any builds that you want me to do. I've saw a couple 2-story builds where you can use floor launchers to launch them up onto the 2nd story and then they have to drop back down. So I've seen a lot of interesting builds here lately, so let me know if there's anything that you want me to try, and let me know if there's any content that you want me to cover too, because like I said, I'm kind of running out of ideas. So I think I'm going to wrap it up for this video. I appreciate it if you stuck around for this long. And Epic, if anybody from Epic is watching this, just add something to have us play more, because at the point that I'm at now, it's like there's no reason to play. So I can understand why people are scamming and, you know, doing all this stuff that people are getting upset about, because there's literally nothing to do. So I'm not that kind of guy, and I won't go out there and start scamming people and, you know, being dirty and stuff, but there's nothing to do, so I'm not gonna play if the only thing to do is more missions and missions. Like I did the whole entire Canny Valley and Twine Peaks, and they're still making me do more missions and missions. So I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think down below. That's it. I'm out for real this time. Appreciate you all, and until next time, I'm out. Peace.